Welcome to Time Out with Joy Benson Season 2. This season is packed full of 8 exciting episodes guaranteed to put you ahead on your professional journey. Remember, Joy Benson does 2 things. I create opportunities and increase capacities. Now, if you're new to my channel, I am Joy Benson and I am a senior HR specialist and consultant of over 15 years who loves to change lives. I am your workplace and business coach. Now, on this episode, we're going to be talking about balancing career and motherhood, time management strategies for working moms such as ourselves. Now, before we go further, I want you to pause this video and click on the subscribe button. I don't want you forgetting that very important action. Thank you for subscribing. Now let's dive into today's story. It's the story of Amaka, a working mother's dilemma. So I'll quickly read the story. Amaka, a 35-year-old single mother of 3, including a set of twins, wakes up every day at 4:30 a.m. in her Abuja home. Does this sound familiar? She quickly prepares breakfast, gets her children ready for school, and leaves the house by 6 a.m. to get to her job at a top commercial bank. Her work day is filled with tight deadlines, demanding clients, and performance targets. By the time she clocks out at 7 p.m., she battles heavy traffic and gets home around 9 p.m. Physically drained, emotionally exhausted, and with little time left for her children or personal growth. Her career progression has been affected because she struggles to meet extra work commitments outside office hours. Amaka often wonders, like some of us do, if she will ever break the cycle of exhaustion and advance in her career while providing for her children. Her story is the reality of many working moms. Wow. Understand the challenges of working mothers. In today's world, working moms face significant challenges, whether they are single or they are married, as they strive to balance their professional careers and family responsibilities. Whether you're in a developed economy like the US, UK, or Canada, or emerging markets such as Nigeria, India, or Brazil, working moms encounter long work hours, limited workplace support, inadequate childcare options, and societal expectations that make this balance extremely difficult. Many mothers experience career stagnation, mental and physical exhaustion, and workplace bias, forcing them to make difficult decisions about advancing their careers or being present for their families. Now, in today's podcast, I'll be exploring the key challenges working moms face globally, offer practical solutions to you, and discuss how employers and government can support us working moms. Now, what's the first challenge I have observed as a working mom? Number 1, long working hours. In many industries, particularly banking, law, tech, and healthcare, long working hours are a norm, especially if you're working in a fast-paced environment. Mothers are often expected to work 40 to 60 plus hours per week, sometimes with overtime, leaving them little time for their children. Also, working women who take maternity leave or work reduced hours often miss out on promotions, pay raises, and leadership opportunities. In many industries, the word mom bias truly exists. You might ask, what is mom bias? Mom bias is where employers perceive mothers as less dedicated to their jobs compared to their male or child-free colleagues. There are usually no detailed care provisions for working mothers, as they're subjected to similar working schedules and arrangements as their male counterparts and single colleagues. This makes it almost impossible for them to work, to thrive. Now, a second challenge that a lot of working moms face: limited workplace flexibility. You know, despite progress in gender equality, many workplaces still fail to provide adequate support for working mothers. Many organizations still operate under rigid work schedules with little room for remote or physical hours. Many companies still require full-time in-office work, making it hard for mothers to balance childcare and work responsibilities. Many workplaces, especially in countries like Nigeria, lack nursing rooms or break time for breastfeeding moms, forcing some of them to stop breastfeeding earlier than recommended. Are you feeling me? Now, another challenge I've also noticed is workplace bias. We don't talk about this enough. That's what I'm doing this podcast, because we need to talk about it. We need to find ways we can cope. Now, third challenge is workplace bias. Women, especially mothers, are sometimes perceived as less committed due to family responsibilities. This perception affects promotions and career advancements. The percentage of working women who are recognized and promoted for their hard work are less compared to those who are not. In most cases, these women are not given opportunities to shoulder responsibilities that will bring them to the limelight. And when they do, their family suffers. Now, the fourth one, which for me is, I have personally experienced this, is emotional burnout. The stress of managing a high pressure job alongside household duties can lead to burnout and reduced productivity. Many working women rarely talk about this aspect of their struggle because, well, they want to be seen as macho, especially for those who are single moms who have to fend and care for themselves and children. So, after identifying all of this, let's talk practical now. What are real time management skills and practical solutions that you, as a working mom, can use to thrive in your career? These methods have worked for me, so that's why I'm sharing it with you. While these challenges, like I have mentioned above, are very real, adopting time management skills can help working moms strike a balance between work and personal life. So here are some of my key strategies that working mothers can adopt to thrive against the bias system. Like I said, I have used some of these methods and they have worked for me, and that's why I'm sharing it with you. Now, the first thing that I do, prioritization and time blocking. Identify urgent and important tasks using the matrix system, meaning categorize tasks as urgent, important, not urgent. I'm sure you of you know the matrix, but I won't go into that right here in this particular podcast, maybe later on. Set clear work-life boundaries by blocking out time for personal commitments in the same way you create time for your work meetings. Number 2, leverage on workplace policies. Familiarize yourself with the organization's HR policies on flexible work arrangements, maternity benefits, and childcare support. I've heard a lot of women don't even know what the childcare policy is in the organization. So find out. You'll find out. Number 2, advocate for policies like hybrid work models, paid parental leave, and on-site daycare services in the workplace. Have you brought that to your attention of your management? You might just be shocked that you would get an executive buy-in for your idea and help a lot of women in your organization. Number 3, smart delegation and outsourcing. Delegate household chores to older children or hire domestic help for efficiency. You can't do it all by yourself. That's a fact. Consider outsourcing tasks like grocery shopping through online delivery services, laundry, outsource it if you don't have a washing machine at home. Or if you do, you can't do the laundry, outsource it. Clean up the house too. Now, the fourth strategy you could use is using productive tools and technology. Use digital productive tools like Google Calendar, Microsoft To Do, or Trello to plan and organize your daily tasks so you're not behind. Set automated bill payments and banking transactions to save time on errands. I mean, I use that a lot. My bills just get paid on the go. Number 5, set career growth goals. Join a professional network. and mentorship program to stay updated on career opportunities. I'm a member of several professional networks. Invest in online courses and certifications that allow for flexible learning schedules. I believe in continuous learning because that's the only way you can advance in your career and be at the top of your game at all times. But I choose a learning plan that works with me as a working mom. Number 6, stress management and self-care. You need to establish a self-care routine. It could be exercise, meditation, or reading to prevent a burnout. Seek emotional support from trusted friends, family, support groups for working moms. Now, as an employer, and I also want to talk to those of us who are employers and those of us who work in the government, what can we do to help working moms? Employers and policymakers must take actionable steps to support working moms by ensuring they remain productive without sacrificing their family life. The journey to ensuring equality, if opportune, is also recognizing the peculiarity of each gender and complementing the differences and gender gaps. So, what are some ways that employers and governments can help working moms? And these are some things you can also suggest to your organization as well to get their buy-in and to implement in your workplace. What's the first thing? I would suggest, my high recommendation is implementing flexible work schedules. Companies should offer options like remote work, flexible hours, and job sharing models for working moms or breastfeeding moms. Number 2, providing workplace childcare facilities. Corporate organizations should invest in workplace daycare services, strengthening maternity and parental leave policies, extending maternity leave beyond the statutory 12 weeks, and introducing paternity leave can also support working parents. Creating support programs for working women, leadership development programs, and mentorship initiatives should be designed for women to ensure that they achieve a good balance of their career and family. Enforcing compliance with labor laws. The government should ensure companies adhere to labor laws that protect women's rights, including fair treatment in promotions and workplace equity. So, in summary, I'm saying to you, working moms, you're the real superstars. Thrive, don't just survive. The journey of a working mother like Amaka is challenging but not impossible. So by mastering this time management skills that I have shared with you, leveraging on workplace policies, and advocating for supportive labor laws, working moms can successfully balance their careers and family responsibilities. Now, don't forget to click the subscribe button and like and comment after watching this video. I want to hear from you as well. What other ways, what other strategies do you think that working moms can implement to make things better for themselves? So drop your comments and I'll see you at the next episode.